Oh, how the tables have turned, dude. Last time, oh yeah, right, dude. Last time I set it up, and Brian just go, all he can say is, "Oh, it looks like shit. It looks like shit." Now this time I made him set it up, and I'm like, "How's it look?" He's like, "Whatever, dude. Fuck you."
Is it recording now?
Yeah, we're going. Get a mic, bitch. You fucking idiot. I don't even have a mic. These aren't even mine.
Right.
At some point, we're gonna have to figure out something because these are gonna have to go back to their owners.
Oh yeah, we might have to just start Zoom and.
Yeah, Zoom, and then we could buy something at some point. It's not that this stuff isn't that expensive.
By the way, the Zoom one did a lot better. People were much more interested.
People love Zoom, dude.
It's what I like the least.
Yeah, people like the Zoom. Well, they can kiss my ass, dude. We'll do like a handful of in person, then we'll do some Zooms, and then we'll just switch it up.
I think the trailer.
I think they just like it because I was dying. That's why. They like that I was like a weird greenish hue.
Yeah, the trailers. I think the trailers keep it rolling too.
Yeah, it also just makes it seem like a strange video. What's it called? The Strange Show.
Yeah, it's kind of a blend between the two.
Yeah. Also, I was dying.
You were dying. Is there any? Let's open with some movie talk. Ding ding ding
ding ding ding ding ding ding ding ding. Here's a tape that I bought.
Oh, what's that?
This is Halloween 2. It's the widescreen edition.
Nice. Dude, that's amazing.
Yeah, I bought this in Los Angeles, California at Whammy Analog. Shout out.
You brought that from Hollywood, California?
Hollywood, California. I just figured, we're like tape guys kind of.
Uh-huh.
This is probably the first tape I've bought in months. So I just figured I would bring it for the show. We could talk about it, and now we did, and we're done talking about it.
Yeah, Halloween 2.
I love this artwork.
Yeah.
It's bad.
That's one of the worst Halloween covers I've seen.
It's really horrible. And this is the same artwork that my dad got, like, one of the first DVD players, like, in our neighborhood. He was, like, the first person. And this was one of the first DVDs that I got. Same artwork.
Really?
It was horrible. It was one of those like, boxes.
The plastic snap thing?
Yep.
Oh, those are the worst.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Yeah, it seems like it'd be tough to botch Halloween art. Because
they did it. This almost looks like one of those like ridiculous foreign things where they just take like random assets and put them together, but it's not. This is all from the movie.
Yeah.
And it just looks like shit. Good times, baby.
Thing about graphic design, I'm an elegant graphic designer.
Yeah.
Less is more often.
Yeah,
so you could just use Michael Myers' face.
And they do a lot in a lot of the artwork.
You could put not even the word Halloween on there and just have his face, and that would be stunning.
My favorite is the like kind of blood, like the 2, the numeral 2 with the blood. It's kind of bloody.
Yeah,
that's cool.
It's a blood font.
And then also, I believe this is Michael Myers from Halloween 1.
That's a shot from 1. Yeah,
yeah. It's nice and shiny.
Did you watch?
And then they desaturated these for some. I'm a graphic designer. I don't know if you know that about me.
You pretty much are.
Yeah.
Did you watch the widescreen edition yet?
No, not yet. I mean, I've seen it 1,000 times in my life, so it's not like I just needed it for the collection. It's not like it's not like a thing I need to see.
Are you gonna be one of those guys that just collects the same movie over and over again, like Halloween?
The only one that I would do is I pretty much pick up any Halloween that I see, but other than that, no, just Halloween. I'm only a stupid nerd idiot when it comes to Halloween. Everything else I think is stupid, dude. But
fair enough.
Halloween's tight.
It's a decent thing to be.
You got this one?
A nerd. I don't have that one.
What do you got in your Halloween collection, dude? I know you got the original. You got one of the...
Yeah, I got one of the Media White Stripe Halloweens, old school one. Not the meta. No. The meta one goes for buco bucks.
Yeah, dude, like $5,000.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
The Media one's not too shabby, though. I like that one. I think I got rid of most of the other ones, but I had to keep the Media one. That's a nice classic.
You have any of the sequels, or you just keep the first one?
I used to have most of them up until like H2O, or whichever was the last ones that came out on VHS.
On VHS, probably Producer Brian! Resurrection.
Is that the one with Busta Rhymes?
It sure the fuck is, dude.
Yeah, I remember.
Trick or treat, motherfucker. That shit rocks, dude. It's bad, but it's cool. It's good.
Yeah.
You like that movie? I saw that in the theater twice.
I think I saw it in the theater, too.
I saw, dude, the first Halloween movie I saw in the theater was H2O the year before that with my mother.
Oh, that's nice.
What year did that come out? 98. So I was 8 years old when that came out.
Wow.
Probably shouldn't have been in the theater, but.
Yeah. With your mom. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
This is our Mother's Day episode.
Oh, yeah, dude. When is Mother's Day? That's soon, isn't it?
May.
My mom has a intense neck surgery happening in May, so it's probably not going to be that fun for her. She's having it's going to be 8 hours long.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
What are you going to do for her?
Probably, I don't know, hang out.
That's nice. Showing up is something.
Probably have to hang out. Yeah.
Yeah. My mom doesn't like Busta Rhymes.
Wow. Why?
Weird segue, but the Halloween movie and Moms. It just came on the radio one time.
Just Busta Rhymes music?
Yeah, and she was like kind of freaking out about it.
She's like, I don't fucking fuck with this guy. Okay.
It was like that. Give me some mo. Yeah. Give me some mo. And it was just making her really nervous how fast he could rap.
She was just uneasy, dude. Yeah.
He's like, this guy can just rap too fast. He can rap
so fucking fast, dude.
Which, I mean, I guess I could see that. That could be nerve-wracking.
I guess if you're not like used to that style of rapping, then it could really make you uneasy.
Yeah.
If some guy's just like,
it's not for moms.
No. Well, there's probably some moms that are pretty into it.
They're like,
also the fact that like we're old as shit now, so like, yeah, people our age are moms a lot of times.
Right.
They probably like Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, I'm sure like, all the
they probably got pregnant listening to Busta Rhymes at one point.
A lot of them got pregnant to the Chronic 2001.
The Chronic 2001.
That was big when I was in school.
Producer Brian, do you remember we used to, well, he worked at UPS in Rockford for like 28,000 years. He actually missed 9/11 because he would work third shift, and
oh wow,
he didn't know about 9/11.
You slept through 9/11? Holy shit!
And then he tried to go to work, and like UPS is like a big air hub, so like obviously there was no. Yeah. So he just showed up to no one being there, and he was like, "Oh,
something going on today?"
Yeah.
They tried to call, but I was busy playing
EverQuest, dude. Why did I bring that? Oh, because I worked at UPS for a while when I was in college too, and we used to carpool, and I was going to ask, do you remember when I had a big Chronic 2001 phase? I don't know if you remember that, Producer Brian.
I don't know if that picked up. Could you repeat what he said? Why he missed?
Brian Wilson,
he was
not of the Beach Boys, of Rockford, Illinois. He worked at UPS in Rockford, Illinois on September 11th, 2001, and they tried to call him, obviously because it was an air hub, there was no work that night. And they tried to call him, but he was on dial-up internet playing EverQuest. And so he did not get the phone call because he was too busy. So then he tried to go to work that night, and there was no one there. It was pretty cool, dude. Was that in Sycamore? Yeah.
Wow, that really got me.
It's a good. I'm just used to it because I've known the guy for a long time. Like he literally, that doesn't even sound funny to me because it's
God,
it's just a thing. Check this out, dude.
What?
No.
Bone barrel coasters. Also, what? You're drinking dark pop?
Yeah, I'm drinking dark pop, man. I had a weird stomach the other day, so I needed to switch up my liquid.
Isn't light pop supposed to be better for you?
Yeah, but I don't know. It just seemed it tastes better right now.
I think I get what you're saying. So what's up with the bone barrel coasters? When did you get?
It's one of those fucking, you know, if you ever use something like Vistaprint, you'll like get what you want, and then there's like 5 pages of stuff that they try to sell you.
Oh, yeah.
It was just, I was like, haha, and I just tagged it on.
I got you.
I think I got like 3 of them, so there's like Kyle has one, and there's like another one somewhere, but
right on.
It's just one of those stupid things where they got me.
They got you.
They do it all the time.
Yeah. I know it hasn't been that long since we last met, but have you watched anything over the last week?
Let me look. I have my phone this time. I made Brian shoot so I'm going to look at my...
Is it recording in 4K, Brian?
No, dude.
No.
We're going 1080, brother.
Oh.
I did the last couple in 1080, I think, on accident. So
yeah, it doesn't let me upload anything high anyways.
Yeah, so it doesn't.
Internet hates
What's the deal with you trying to upload something and it like only does half of it or something?
It's pissing me off.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. I was looking up stuff. It might be that my internet's kind of hiccup. I don't know. There's a bunch of crap.
And the answer is no, I have not watched anything.
Yeah.
Have you? Any docos?
Kind of in the same boat, actually. There was one I forgot to mention that I saw on the last episode pretty recently, and it's new. I saw in the theater. I went to the Alamo Drafthouse in Chicago. Where I had...
Was it Invader by Mickey Keating, produced by friend of the pod, Joe Swanberg?
Shout out Joe Swanberg.
Shout out Joe Swanberg.
No, it was Late Night with the Devil.
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Not for me.
Why not?
It just was not for me.
In what way? Is it because they used AI art in a couple of the shots? You're like, fuck this, dude.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even pick up.
It's just like some interstitial, like, we'll be right back. Just like a little thing.
Oh, that's AI?
Yeah. But
well, now I know that. Maybe I hate it even more.
Yeah, fuck them.
I don't hate it. I actually didn't hate it. I thought it was just
fine.
It was fine. It wasn't really, like I said, I'm trying not to be negative about stuff. It just really didn't land for me, and it's just, maybe it just wasn't for me.
Is it goofy?
It's very goofy.
See, I don't know if I'm going to like that then.
Yeah.
I like when stuff is funny, and then it just goes full twisted.
Yeah. It gets sort of twisted, I guess, but it's played so goofily that it wasn't landing for me. Plus, I like to share my movie going experiences, and I do love the Draft House, and I love that we have one in Chicago now. But
bunch of losers there.
No, It was more like I was really full. Big surprise.
Yeah.
And I wasn't feeling super great. I sat by a guy that had tons of cologne on.
Hell yeah.
And I forgot it was one of those. The Alamo's one of those restaurant theaters where they bring food out. So I'm smelling this guy's food and his cologne. Just it was this 4D experience where I'm just like inhaling this man and his supper.
Yeah.
And
that sounds horrible.
Yeah, and I'm watching this movie that I'm not really that into. So nothing against the Draft House, nothing against the movie. The experience just was not for me.
I got to be honest. I'm not a big fan of places like. I mean, I like the Draft House,
right?
But I'm not really a big eat a meal while watching a movie type guy. So
yeah,
it's just like I'm like, no, lady, I don't want mozzarella sticks right now. Can you please leave me alone? I guess it's probably better for people that drink and stuff.
Yeah, and in theory,
and people that have friends and are fucking losers like me.
In theory, it sounds awesome, and I feel like it's one of those places where you have to make it the full. Like you have to eat there, go there hungry, and make it the night.
Yeah, otherwise you're just not utilizing it correctly.
Yeah, that's part of the whole experience.
I don't even like most theaters now have like the nice seats that recline all the way and shit.
Yeah.
And like, again, in theory, I like that. But then there's like this one always sticks out in my brain. Like when I first moved up here, this is like before Brian even came up, I was just like, I'm going to go see the new Annabelle movie or whatever, just because I'm doing whatever.
Yeah.
So I show up to one of these theaters packed with teenage girls, by the way. So I'm just stuck next to a group of teenage girls, and everybody's just fully reclined. It's like I'm at a sleepover, dude. Yeah. That I don't want to be at. They don't want me there. It's just not a good. It's not good. I don't like that shit, dude.
Yeah,
there should be like more of a buffer between. It should be like you have to like be in this group, or you can be completely outside of this group. There needs to be like buffer spaces between certain areas.
That's not a bad idea. Yeah, I'm kind of on the fence. Sometimes I do really enjoy the recliner part, but I have a tendency,
like I said, on paper, I like it because I like to lay down.
On paper, yes, it's great, but I call it paying for a $15 nap because I've literally fallen asleep at a theater.
Yeah.
I have a tendency, especially if I'm full, which is often, to doze off during a movie, and I don't like paying full theater prices to just fall asleep. But
no, dude,
sometimes it's super nice in the summer when the AC's
when it's blasting, just like 30 degrees in there.
Yeah,
fuck yeah.
Just watching whatever Marvel movie.
Yeah. I went there. I went to one of the theaters again when I first moved up here to see. There was like one Halloween where they played like Halloween 4 and 5. Which is weird because they never play those ones in the theaters or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I was like the only person that went into like Halloween 5, and I was just by myself, except for like one person just not napping, like fully sleeping in the front row. Like they were like, obviously no one's going to be here, so I'm just going to go sleep in this.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I'm trying to think.
I'm not a big comfort in public type guy, okay?
I get that.
Like, we're here for a reason, buddy, okay?
This isn't your apartment. This
No,
isn't
dude.
your home.
No, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking put your shoes on.
Yeah.
Did you really need to bring a blanket to the theater? Fuck you, dude.
Look alive. There could be a Joker
There
situation.
could be a Joker situation
any
at
minute.
any fucking moment, dude.
So-
By the way, speaking of, did you watch the trailer for the new Joker?
No.
Wow, that should have been home. I should have fucking texted you. That should have been homework for the pod, dude.
Absolutely.
We'll do it if we do another episode. We'll have to watch it in between.
In between.
Looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm not even a musical guy, but it's
Yeah.
looks pretty good.
I love that it's going to be a musical. I'm not. I think I did say.
Yeah, you were like, I love musicals.
I'm a
dude.
song and dance man, and I love it. Not necessarily, no, but that concept is so ridiculous
It is ridiculous.
that I'm for it.
I think I have fucking pneumonia, dude.
Are you still sick?
I'm not sick. I just have it just kind of feels like there's a brick in my chest.
Okay.
I'm not sick though.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm fine.
Yeah, you were a wreck last
That was not
time.
good, dude. Somebody fucked my ass, dude.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, like the group that I hung out with most in San Francisco, were all sick. So we've been like texting ever since, like, how you doing?
Yeah. One of those guys or fellas or ladies got you sick.
Yeah, fuckers. It wasn't me, dude. Not the guy traveling across the country. Could have picked it up at any moment. Wasn't me. It was one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Russ, actually, I looked at the fucking YouTube. He commented on the last episode. And so did Mike. Hey, Mike, shut up, dude.
Was that Russ that said that David Dawkins made out with me and got me sick?
Yeah.
Shout out to Russ. That was funny.
Yeah, it was pretty funny, dude. Even though it was the complete opposite. He made out with me and got me sick, okay?
Yeah.
That means he's a fan, dude. David Dawkins.
Yeah.
There's some people that like this podcast. Dude.
I've heard a couple people.
There's 3 to 4 people on this earth that like this
I
podcast.
think our numbers are starting to reach more like 5 to 6.
Holy
range.
fucking shit, dude.
Yep. We joked on the Zoom one. I was making the joke kind of over and over. Like this is going to be hell for the audio
For the
only.
audio, yeah.
And it was correct. That it plummeted the audio.
Well, fuck them anyways, dude. It's 2024, dude. Get on YouTube, bro.
We might need to scrap the audio. I mean,
Who gives a fuck, dude?
I don't. YouTube.
It's for people like Brian, the producer, dude. Who gives a fuck about him, dude?
A lot of podcasts I'll listen to. I'll have it on YouTube just playing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm not watching the video anyway. I'm just listening.
YouTube is the now, dude. That's what it is, dude. And if it ever becomes bigger, we can just do the audio too. Who gives a fuck? But
Sure.
I think the YouTube is the most important thing right now, currently.
Yeah, because then we can keep it seamless with when we have to do the Zooms and we do heavily rely on video and all that. So
Yeah.
Dude.
I can't believe that people like the Zoom more than. That's unbelievable, dude.
It just seems like people were just more interested because there was the video content involved.
There's beautiful video content. Look at we look hot as hell, dude.
Movie related.
Movies.
I didn't watch the movies, but I was a vendor at Facets last night.
Well, yeah, I saw you post about that. What's up? What's up with that?
It was cool. This guy, John McDevitt, who's one of the programmers there, reached out to me. Shout out John McDevitt.
Shout out.
Dude rules. He's programming some really interesting, like, double, triple features that are kind of like themes.
Yeah.
He did like an eco horror night last night that was Godzilla versus the Smog Monster and frogs. Then there was a melting movie theme night tonight. Street Trash,
baby.
Incredible Melting Man, and The Devil's Rain. All goopy melting movies.
Has anyone ever included Street Trash in a Vietnam
No.
double feature or block?
Possibly.
Because that's a good Vietnam movie. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah. That'd be a good one with, have you ever seen Death Dream, I believe it is?
Is that Bob Clark?
Yes, it is, yeah.
I don't know if I've seen the movie, but it's one that's like on my list to
It's
see.
good.
Yeah.
It's really
Isn't
good.
it like about somebody that like came back from Vietnam or something?
Yeah, he comes back from Vietnam, and it's like
a
a
little twisted, bro.
he's twisted. I think it's I said it's awesome. Now I can't remember it that well, but I think it might be kind of zombie-ish. Like he comes back and he's like, it might be a commentary on PTSD, but he's like, it's like horror mixed in. But he's the man that did Porky's.
Sounds right on my alley, dude. Get Porky's.
Yeah, Twisted.
Black Christmas.
Black Christmas, and
Babe, Pig in the City.
did he do that?
I don't know. He did a ridiculous movie that makes no sense. I know he did
a Christmas Story.
A Christmas Story, but I think there's like more to his.
Like,
you know what? This is why I have my phone right now.
Spy Kids.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Hang on, keep vamping, dude. I'm gonna look this up.
George Miller, who did the Mad Max movies, did Babe 2.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Of.
But Bob Clark, what a bizarre.
Baby Geniuses.
Is that what it was? Maybe I said Spy Kids. Even more hilarious.
He might have done Spy Kids too. You know, we gotta pull this shit up, dude.
What a hilarious discography. That's not discography. Filmography. Bob Clark.
Director, let's see.
Official director of Cinema Grabass.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck? Oh, that's
Big fan.
Big fan. This is stupid. I'm so stupid. I'm gonna kill myself.
Don't.
Anyways, talk about the screening, dude, or whatever the fuck while I'm looking.
The Facets thing was awesome.
Sick. Dude.
Yeah.
Dead of Night, Black Christmas, Porky's 2, A Christmas Story.
I like it better when your phone is recording.
Hold on, dude.
If this is going to be how it is, this is going to
Porky's. He did Porky's and Porky's 2, A Christmas Story. He did Oh no, he's a producer on that. Popcorn.
Oh, Popcorn.
Hold on. I just need to see.
This is the David Looks at His Phone podcast.
Baby Geniuses.
Yeah.
Super Babies, Baby Geniuses 2. The Karate Dog.
Oh, I have that one.
Of course you do. Blonde and Blonder. Okay, you know what? We're done. Great filmography. That's the point of this.
The point is,
are we still recording?
The point is that he did Black Christmas and A Christmas Story, which is an incredible.
It's two sides of the same coin. Or whatever.
You get the family classic, and you get it twisted.
That's a great movie, dude. I'm a big Black Christmas head, dude.
Utterly twisted.
How do you feel about, first of all, Black Christmas?
It's awesome. It's a classic.
What about the remakes?
I don't think I've seen the remakes.
Really?
Yeah.
Black Xmas, you haven't seen that from the mid-aughts? No. Pretty good. And then there's was it A20? No, not A24. Blumhouse or something? Thank you, Brian. Blumhouse, it was like a female-directed. It was 2019. Everybody hated it, basically because they hate women, but that's beside the point. I liked it. It was fine.
Cool.
But it doesn't fuck with the original is fucking twisted.
Some slasher remakes are pretty decent. I think what is that? Is it My Bloody Valentine?
There was a My Bloody Valentine 3D or something that came out in the mid-2010s.
That one was fun.
I don't know if I saw that one.
I
do like My Bloody Valentine.
The original's awesome.
Yeah.
But the remake, I remember seeing that one. The remake, the 3D one was fun. I remember it being fun.
I'm a fan. And there's some not even just slashers, but like horror movie remakes that are better than the fucking originals. Like the fucking what's the one I'm thinking of? Producer Hills Have Eyes.
That's better than the original. Than Wes Craven's.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know,
dude. Come on.
I haven't seen the remake, but I would just assume that you're wrong on that.
I'm not wrong, dude. It's better than the original. The original's boring as shit and stupid.
Dude, what? It's a classic.
I don't give a fuck if it's a classic, dude.
Yeah, it's
awesome. What are we watching, Citizen Kane over here, dude? I don't give a fuck.
It's awesome. Michael Berryman, good lord, that guy's amazing.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, and that movie's great.
I'm pretty sure the remake is better.
I can't believe that. Like I said, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, so maybe you should believe it, dude.
I'll watch it.
You should. You're not going to.
I don't watch movies.
You're not gonna watch it, dude. You're not gonna fucking watch it.
If I ever watch movies, actually, you know what? I'm on board. I'm a cinemaniac now. I love cinema now.
What? How did that just happen now? How did you just?
I just caught the bug. I love cinema.
Yeah.
Well,
I like cinema in the way that we were talking about liking the reclining chairs. Like on paper, on paper, I love cinema.
You're a theoretical cinemaniac,
but in practice,
yeah. No, the Facets thing I go through waves, honestly, where I'm like, I cannot handle this. I can't watch a movie. I can't sit through a movie, and then something will rejuvenate me. Like I tabled with a couple buddies that I hadn't seen in a long time. We were three
at
of us
the Facets thing.
Yeah, at the Facets thing, and we were all just while the movies were playing, and no one was like looking at what we were hawking there. We just talked about movies the whole time, and it was really fun. And
but that is my point: is that in theory, I love cinema.
Yeah.
But my favorite part, like when I went to San Francisco, my favorite part was not watching movies at a film festival. My favorite part was hanging, with everybody tabling and going out and fucking chilling and talking movies and whatever. So
right. Well, that's what's interesting. There's like so many different angles you can be into movies, and like I'm kind of in the same boat. Like I love talking about movies. I love reading about movies or learning about different directors and stuff like that, but sometimes applying it to sitting down and watching
so
a movie
hard.
is like,
it's so fucking hard.
And
I have a stack of tapes that I want to get through that have just been sitting on top of my VCR in my room because I look at them and I'm like, and then what I do is I go, maybe I can find it online instead. I'll just watch it that way, and then I don't, and then I'm like, well, I'm never watching it, even though I have a closet full of I have like so many. I have Blu-rays, beautiful Blu-rays, and I'm like, if I can't find it on YouTube, I'm not gonna fucking watch it, dude.
If I can't lay like this,
exactly. If I cannot lay and then like get tired and drop the phone on my fucking face, then it ain't happening, brother.
Yeah, I in a lot of ways, I think it's like this might sound like grossly pretentious or something, but it's like I like cinema culture more, than watching the movies.
Yeah, I agree. We're posers, basically.
Basically, I'm a poser.
yeah.
Now, but then I go through waves where I do. I will have a wave probably while we're doing one of these where I'm like, I got to sit down and watch a bunch of movies, and I'll catch up on a bunch that I've had on my list forever, and it'll feel awesome.
Maybe
and then
those ones, dude.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of
potential future guest on the pod.
Yeah. So
potential future friend.
I don't remember what episode it was on. I think it was maybe 2 or 3. I mentioned there was a guy in my neighborhood, Hispanic, like early 20s dude who makes DIY horror movies.
Which is if there's one way to describe what Scott's into, it's people making DIY horror movies in his neighborhood. Yeah.
How could I not know that this exists? And I stumbled on him on Etsy, I think. And I didn't know his name. I didn't know the name of any of the movies. And I actually took the plunge and bought a couple. First step, Shockwave 2016, which I have watched an hour of the hour and 30 minute runtime.
It's so close, dude.
So close to finishing a movie. And his name is Manny Velasquez.
And you said it was pretty good.
It wasn't bad. It was like guys in their early 20s making a slasher, just having fun. It's for the most part is what it seemed like.
Now here's my question: does it feel film schooly or completely outside of it?
It seems a little like we're just doing this.
Good, that's better.
Yeah, that spirit is what I really enjoy in DIY horror. Now
I've tried my hardest to distance because I did go to film school,
right?
And you could probably watch some of my early like shorts and stuff and be like, "Wow, this is so film schooly."
Yeah,
but I've done my darndest to distance myself from that whole bullshit since then. So
yeah, that's probably a tough thing to break out of.
It kind of is, but at the same time, I feel like even when I was in film school, I was not making the same kind of stuff that other people were making there. So
yeah,
I shout out Joe Swanberg when I was at SIU in Carbondale because I went to community college first for a couple of years.
Yep.
But then we still had to take some intro classes when we got down there. And I felt like I was I already had a style and a thing that I was trying to do. And everybody else is just figuring out they're like, wait a minute. I thought this was an easy fucking bullshit class that I was just taking to fucking get a credit.
Yeah.
And I was already trying. I was like, no, I'm trying to do something here. So.
Right. That's cool. You've had no
kill myself.
No, I didn't.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Dude, what the fuck?
What? I'm gonna unalive myself. Is that better?
I guess.
Yeah. All right, sorry. I went on a little tangent.
No, that was good until you threw in the...
I want to unalive myself.
Yeah, the unaliving. Oh, yeah. So on a very, very different note, I bought this one based off the cover almost solely. It's called Last House of Horror by Manny Velasquez, and I don't know if this will pick up on the camera, but
Ryan, does it pick up on the camera?
It's okay if it doesn't.
Dude, he's looking at porn on his computer right now.
It's okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. Let me describe it.
Just add it in post.
It's Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th having it appears to be butt sex.
Butthole sex.
With is his name Ghostface?
Yeah.
Ghostface from Scream.
Yeah.
So it's Jason Voorhees having sex with Ghostface from Scream.
It looks awesome.
He's got an interesting marketing thing where he calls everything a gay horror movie, and I don't know. I haven't watched these, so I can't confirm if it is gay, if there's gay sex in it, or what. But
I kind of really hope that it just isn't.
If it doesn't have anything to do with
it. It's just a cool way to market your movies.
But I don't know. This looks like it might be he stole this art off of something.
Yeah, that kind of looks like a weird DeviantArt fucking.
Yeah.
Or like some kind of fan fiction type thing.
Yep.
What are you looking at, Kat?
Yeah. So shout out to Manny Velasquez.
Shout out.
Interested in checking out more stuff.
We should be friends, dude.
Yeah. I think he did his first movie too was a slasher that he filmed in his high school.
That's tight.
With kids in his high school.
Hell yeah.
So
did he go to school in the city?
Yeah.
Nice.
Savage High.
Yeah. Savage High.
That's
dude.
it.
Hell yeah.
Savage High. Which
shout out.
I like that concept. I mean, that's pretty twisted.
Pretty fucking
having
twisted.
A guy going around killing people in a high school.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
it's pretty twisted. It's kind of like a Columbine style thing. Have you seen what's that movie
Duck.
the movie that came out like 2 months after Columbine or something? Duck the Carbine Massacre or whatever.
Yeah, it's fucked up, but it's really good.
I like it, but like I think my review on Letterboxd is it's not my favorite school shooting movie because there's like way better ones. But have you seen Brian
Elephant?
0 Day. That's the one.
I haven't.
That one's like a found footage one.
Oh, really?
It's like a video. It's like a diary. You know, they're making like a video leading up to, which is up my alley. But Elephant is also good. I need to. That's one that I need to rewatch. Is Elephant. That's one that I've been meaning to rewatch.
That's a tough watch. It's crazy. But Carbine High Duck or whatever is what's his name? One of the filmmakers got arrested while making it because for having a gun on school property.
Yeah.
And like they're just like, what the hell are you doing with a gun?
So funny because literally wasn't it like months after?
Yeah, it was
Columbine.
Yeah,
it's so funny to be like, we got to go now. We got to do it now. Could you imagine doing like a 9/11 movie like a couple months after 9/11?
Good Lord. The country wasn't ready yet.
No, dude.
The guy that got arrested is Will Hellfire, who's the other half of Saturn's Core Audio Video.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Ross and him started Saturn's Core together. They co-directed the Wave documentary together.
Okay.
And he also was like a director for hire for like, I want to say EI and like these, like all those like misty, mundane, like vampire movies and like lesbian vampire things. Like he would make these kind of director for hire.
How do I become a director for hire?
I don't know. I don't think those like video studios exist anymore, really. I think you're pretty close with the Bonk and SRS.
True. That's true. I guess that's about as close as it gets.
You could ask him if he can.
I need to. I'm like very close to IRS. Don't listen, but I'm like very close to not having filed my taxes during by the time that you're supposed to do it, which is Monday.
Who knows when this is coming out? Actually.
That's true. It could come out whenever.
Yeah, who knows?
No, but I'm fucking myself in the ass and getting fucked at the same time, man. It's not. I like have an accountant person or whatever they are, a book, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need an extension, and they were like, you should send in a payment with your extent. I was like, I don't have any money, and they just haven't gotten back to me. So I'm like, what the fuck do I do? I don't know.
Yeah, it's a tough spot.
If the person that I'm like potentially paying to tell me what to do isn't telling me what to do, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
I don't know. I think you got to go hard.
Alive myself?
No, I think you got to go hard on the balls only fans.
That's not my issue right now. Is I just need a fucking extension.
What do you want me to do? We're doing a
Make an
podcast
extension.
about movies.
Yeah, dude. Well, this is a thing that's happening to me currently, and it will probably be in a movie that I'll make at some point. So there we go.
There you go.
There's the connection to movies, dude.
You tied it together. Well, that sucks, dude.
Yeah, it's
That
bullshit,
blows.
dude.
Yeah, I hate that stuff, man. It's
Why do I have to do it, dude?
what I don't know. We all got to chip in,
Do we?
I guess.
Because I'm pretty sure the rich guys don't have to chip in,
Hey,
and they don't do shit. And I'm the one over here getting fucked.
dude, are we a far left podcast now?
Dude, we're such a far... I'm a fucking... What's that shit? A socialist? Is that what I mean? That's what I am, dude. I'm a communist socialist.
Right.
Yeah, you heard, dude. I'm actually not. I want a lot of money.
Yeah, you want
That's
money?
the thing. I'm willing to play the game, dude. But nobody's playing with me.
Let
is
the
the
guy
problem.
play the game.
I need money, dude. Speaking of bonk,
Yeah,
I'm not talking shit.
sure, David.
I'm not talking shit, but he emailed me the other day, and apparently they're closed captioning, the place that they use for closed captioning, could not do flesh games.
Why?
The audio is not good enough, I guess.
Huh.
Even though I talked to Brian, I was like, it's the best sounding, bad sounding movie of all time. Like, it sounds great for a movie that that sounds bad because of what it is.
Right.
But anyways, so I'm doing the captions now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Are you getting paid for it?
No, that's my fucking movie. What are you talking about? That's what I should have. I should have been like, yeah, I'll do it for money.
Yeah.
No, I have to. But I'm doing what the company should have done, which is you can just run it through Premiere, and it does all of them wrong basically. And now I'm just going through and fixing what I can.
Right.
It's very irritating,
That sucks.
and I'm pissed.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, my life is not going well. Okay,
Sorry to hear that, David.
no money. Actually, I told Brian I'm not talking about having no money anymore.
What will our listeners ever do?
Well, I'm still going to talk about unaliving myself, but it's not going to have anything to do with money because I don't care about money, dude. What, dude? What, dude? All right, let's switch topics since it makes you uncomfortable. When are we gonna are we gonna do a screening in Kansas City at the end of July? Did you check your schedule yet? 26.
It sounds
27?
likely, yeah.
I just want to let him know.
That'd be awesome. Shout out
We should
Elijah.
also shout
The
out
Prophet
the
Elijah.
Prophet Elijah.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Elijah from Magnetic what is it?
Magnetic
Magic Rentals.
Magic Rentals.
Yeah.
By the way, it's something I didn't bring up that I forgot to bring up because I was so high on being sick the last episode. I forget the production company, but there's a production company tabling there. And one of the movies that they put out, I saw he must have put out the tape for it because I saw his Magnetic Magic Rentals on there. I was like, Elijah? And they're like, fuck yeah, dude.
Where was that at?
It was in San Francisco.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It said it's all the same. Everything's the same. Everybody's all the same everywhere.
We're all connected.
We're all connected by dumb tapes.
How about we're all connected in this big, beautiful universe?
Yeah, dude. I don't really like your attitude tonight.
What, being positive?
Yeah, that sucks, dude. That shit sucks, dude. A couple episodes ago, you're like, I'm going to sell all my tapes. I hate this.
I love tapes. I support them. I have
Fuck you, dude.
massive nostalgia.
Fuck you, dude. Yeah, dude, I love nostalgia. Speaking of, producer Brian wakes up today and he's watching fucking X-Men 98 or whatever the fuck.
Oh, yeah? That's been retconned into being MCU? Is that... Okay. That's what you said on one of them, I think.
Basically, it's
I
a
definitely
sequel.
don't
Do you
know.
remember the 90s X-Men cartoon?
Yeah.
It's a sequel to that.
Is it really?
But like now. They made it now, but it's still in the 90s. It's fine.
Oh,
but
yes. Yeah, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but that sounds interesting.
it sounds like why not just do a new one? I don't, but I guess nostalgia. That's why I thought of it.
I used to watch the X-Men cartoon. I think that's as far as I ever got in the Marvel universe.
That's the same song. So
That's pretty good.
what
Who is the hottest X-Men?
was that chick with the hair? Storm?
Gamp?
She was pretty hot, dude. Storm was pretty hot.
Gambit's pretty hot.
Gambit, yeah. He has a really funny accent in the show.
He's Cajun.
Yeah.
Aguero.
It kind of sounds different than that, but we'll move on.
Oh, okay.
It was fine. It seemed fine. I just don't understand why we can't ever. I'm just fuck it. Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares? Because I just wanted to complain about something, I guess, because
What to complain about?
Because I'm the guy that's also like, why are you complaining about like remakes and sequels and stuff like that? But now I'm just doing the same thing with.
Yeah.
So fuck
interesting.
it. Yeah, I'm just gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut the fuck up, dude. Who gives a fuck? Let the kids, and by kids I mean 40-year-olds, because that's the only people that want to watch that shit. Let them do whatever they're gonna do. I don't care.
Let the 35 to 45-year-old kids do their thing.
Let them watch cartoons. Who gives a fuck, dude?
It's all good. Oh man, god damn! I love cinema.
Goddamn, cinema's great, dude.
I'm a cinemaniac. I told you.
I'm hoping next weekend we're doing a little swap thing up here in Madison.
Oh right.
At Sig's Treasure Chest, which is he has like a bunch of retro toys and stuff like that. But I'm hoping to sell a couple tapes and maybe make a few bucks.
Right on.
I won't, but
you might.
I might.
I was surprised. Returning to the awesome night at Facets, I was like, is this thing going to be... Because Facets was a 90s thing.
Yeah.
It was big in the 90s.
Kind of like X-Men 97.
Kind of like, Facets is a lot like X-Men 97, the more I think about it.
It's only for 35 to 45-year-old people.
But Facets was big in the 90s. It was kind of almost like a Criterion thing. What's that?
Sweat.
Ew.
Sweat. YouTube, you see that? YouTube? I got tit sweat. Sorry. I'm hot, dude.
That's the name of the episode, Tit Sweat.
Tit sweat.
Yeah. But Facets was like almost like a Criterion competitor.
Really?
Yeah. Like they had a video label.
Wow.
And they had the rights to a lot of art house, foreign docs, things like that. Sorry, docos. Things like that. And I think streaming kind of crushed them on that front. And even in Chicago, I'll talk to people who live in Chicago, and I'm like, I'm going to Facets to do this thing. And they're like, I thought that place closed in 1997. X-Men 97.
X-Men 97.
But shout out to them at Facets. They ruled it. They kept it rolling. And both of those screenings were sold out.
Wow.
Which is...
Is it just one? Nuts. It's just like one location, one thing? Okay.
It's just one. They have like this lobby. They still have the video. It was a video rental place too.
Okay. And
they have the video rental area still open. And then it's not like a micro cinema. It's slightly bigger, mid-size cinema to sit in. And
it's a medium-sized cinema.
Yeah. It's a medium-sized cinema. But it was sold out.
That's tight.
And it wasn't just older people. It was younger, college-y type people, hipstery people. It was all across the board.
Did you sell some
stuff? And it rolled. And I sold some stuff. That's what I was getting at. So I made
making that money, dude.
And
where is it at?
I love Facets.
In like
they rule
compared to like where you live. Where
so Facets is like north of Wicker Park. It's on Fullerton.
Yeah.
It's like Damon and Fullerton, more or less. So shout out.
I gotta go to fucking Chicago tomorrow, dude. I'm pissed off. Dude.
What are you going there for?
Well, it's actually, I don't know if it's technically Chicago. There's like some horse racing track somewhere, and I have to go help this guy with a shoot there.
Arlington Heights?
For work. No, I don't know. I'd have to look it up. Cicero, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, that could be.
It's like, I think it's like more like southwest of the city, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. That wouldn't, yeah. There wouldn't be a horse track in Cicero, I don't think. It's too close.
I just remember that somewhere, maybe.
Interesting.
Maybe there's we'll look it up in between episodes. It'll be fascinating.
It's a fascinating topic.
Yeah, dude.
Well, you're filming something?
Yeah, I got to help shoot something.
Okay.
I mean, it's totally no big deal, and it's like not hard, and it's like money, and
yeah.
But dude, I'm like one of those guys where I'm like, man, I'm so broke, I'm so poor, and then someone's like, do you want to work? And I'm like, I don't know, dude. That's
yeah,
fucking sucks, dude.
Yeah,
I got a lot of work to get through which will equal a decent amount of money, which I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining about my money right now. We're just talking about money, okay?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
But I need that money. I need that shit.
Show Me the Money. That's from Jerry Maguire.
That's a movie,
Yeah.
which is a fucking movie, dude.
Anytime someone offers me work, I go, show me the money.
Show me the What is your ad? So, are you like the type of guy, like, how do you feel about work?
Work?
How do you feel about work? Like, are you like all like I am? Or are you like, I need money, I'm just going to work?
Yeah, more in the camp of I'm going to make money by working.
It just sucks, dude.
That's why I always have a day job, even when I'm doing all the other stuff.
Yep.
Like Strange Tapes, and I have to have... Chicago's an expensive place to live.
It is an expensive
and
place.
that's a big part of it. Maybe if I lived, in Rockford, I have actually been kicking around the idea of like moving to Rockford or something.
You should move to
just
Rockford.
for cost reasons, but
You should.
when you live in a big city, that's expensive.
You should not move to Rockford, by the way. That's a horrible idea.
Yeah, it's probably a bad idea.
I mean, it's not that bad. Like, Rockford is not horrible. I love Rockford.
There's parts of it that are actually.
But my thing, well, I guess it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm coming more from a person that's like from the area, and I know a lot of people, and it's just so easy to get trapped in a place like that. But like,
Yeah.
I guess if you're moving to there, it's like, who gives a fuck at that point? So
Yeah, I don't know.
because I've thought about it too, but then I just know what it turns into, dude.
Yeah, I guess what I'm getting at is I'm kicking around the idea of moving somewhere cheaper than Chicago.
Right. You should move to Los Angeles, California.
Yeah.
Historically, way cheaper than Chicago.
You sense strong Cali vibes on me ever?
No.
Okay. Because I
Do you
feel
sense it on me though? Because I
When you-
fucking love California, dude.
via Zoom last week I could totally, yeah. I was like, did you eat a lot of fresh avocado out there?
I didn't even eat one fucking avocado, dude.
No.
Lots of breakfast burritos though, dude. I've been dreaming about those breakfast burritos since I got back, dude.
Those are your jam out there. I love that the Jimmy John's like Cali sub is just it has some avocado.
Yeah, dude, it's a liberal sub, dude. It's got those avos on there, dude.
Why does that make it?
I don't know. It's like
liberal?
it's a little healthier. It's for you
Yeah.
fucking
But it's just
eating pieces of shit.
it's like it's like a pound of turkey and a pound of cheese, and then
They're
there's
like, here's a
some-
little slice of avocado.
here's some avocado.
Cali style, baby.
It makes it California.
Yeah, dude.
That's what you can make anything California style by adding a little bit of avocado.
Yeah.
Mm.
Is that what? Because like, I've gone to California a handful of times now, and I don't eat avocados at all when I'm there.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a myth. Jimmy John's
It's a myth.
selling us a line.
Although I think you can get avocados on that breakfast burrito that I get. I just don't get them.
Mm.
It's one of those things. Avocados are like lettuce on a burger to me. It's like,
Yeah.
I like it, but it feels like it's taking away from what I'm like the main thing that I'm trying to get out of what if I like it. If I'm getting this big ass breakfast burrito that has hash browns, bacon, cheese, maybe some sausage or whatever, do I really need some avocado in there?
I feel you.
It's just gonna isn't it just gonna take away from the literal meat and potatoes that are in here? I don't know.
I get what you're saying.
That's my bugaboo.
I get what you're saying, but maybe a little less than the burger.
Yeah, it does.
The breakfast burrito is already kind of a collaboration of textures and flavors.
That's true.
But when you're messing with a burger,
I'm a plain Jane eater, dude.
yeah, you are.
But the thing is like it's not like when I was a kid, I was like a picky piece of shit. It's not like that anymore. It's just that I would much prefer. I have a thing that I like, and I prefer it. But I'm not gonna like. If there's an avocado in my burrito, I'm not gonna throw a fit about it. Like I don't care.
I was like picturing you as a kid, just like, fuck this, mom. Like,
Why did that
stuff.
sound like that, dude? I sounded exactly like I sound right now when I was a child.
I
dude.
don't like this.
I never went through. I was born pubertized. Puberty.
Yeah,
Puberty.
pubescent.
Yeah, whatever the fuck, dude. I really don't remember. Like, do you remember? Because I feel like there's like a story. Like people, they're like, I remember when my voice started to. I don't. It just
I don't remember.
was. I just.
Yeah. There wasn't like a day,
I had
right?
facial hair when I was like 11. Like it just was. It just. It wasn't like my voice never cracked. Nothing. I just was a man.
Yeah. It's a gradual thing. I didn't wake up one morning and was like, "Hey, Mom, what's for breakfast?
What's for breakfast, Mom?
I feel weird today, Mom.
My fucking nuts feel weird," or whatever happens.
What's going on down here?
What's up with my nuts and hair? I have hair on my nuts and my ass and stuff. What's up with that?
It wasn't a sudden change like that, but
I just feel like in movies, because this is a movie podcast, it's like when someone's going through puberty, they wake up one day and they go, "Ah!" and then everything's different after that.
What's that movie where the woman wakes up with a penis?
Sleepaway Camp.
Spoiler, that's...
Oh, damn it. Sorry.
If you haven't seen Sleepaway Camp at this point.
Fuck you.
Unalive yourself.
Yeah, fuck you. Unalive yourself.
Just
bitch.
kidding. No one ever do that.
Unless you feel like it.
Don't. David?
Why, dude?
David?
Sometimes people can unalive themselves.
No, we're not going there anymore. Please.
I'm going there right now, brother. I'm just saying, I've known a few people that have unalived themselves.
Dude,
and guess what? Their lives were bad. So sometimes the grass is greener. Okay?
Hey, you know what? There's a movie called Alive.
Yeah.
You know what it's about?
Wait. Rewind.
Mm-hmm.
What movie were you talking about when somebody wakes up with a dick?
Oh, yeah. There's an 80s, like sex comedy or like teen comedy type of thing where, you know what I'm talking about, that style of movie?
Yeah, of course.
Where the lady... all of a sudden she wakes up and she's like, "I have a penis," and
but like nothing else. It's not like she wakes up. And
it's
she's
her
like,
dealing with it. She calls her friend over and she's like,
no, but I mean, like, she doesn't wake up like as a man.
No,
she
just
just
has
wakes
a
up
penis.
with a dick.
She just has a penis.
That's kind of progressive, actually.
Yeah. She's just like, "I have a penis," and then like she calls her friend over and she's like, "Check this out," and she's like, "Oh my God, is that from like a joke store or something?" She's like, "No, it's a real penis.
It's a real ass penis on me."
Yeah. I don't remember why. I can't remember the name of that movie. Yeah,
Willy Nilly.
Yeah, I think it's Willy.
Now here's my question: does she fuck with the penis at any point?
I think she might. And this was the 80s, so like, it was not a great time for age things. I think she was actually like in high school or something at the time.
I didn't say that, dude. I didn't say that.
Yeah.
I wasn't even alive when that movie came out, so fuck you.
I remember seeing it on HBO when I was like a little kid and just being like, really.
I just want to know how it ends.
I don't know. Maybe
medical procedure. Did she wake up? It was all a dream.
I don't remember that at all. I just basically remember that one scene where she's like, "Oh my God, I have a penis."
That sounds like a not good movie. Honestly, that sounds like I was going to try to make it a bit where I was like, I'm interested. I couldn't even.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't watching that bullshit, dude.
Well, let's do the other trash version where Mike wakes up with a vagina.
Mike wakes up with a penis in his
in his hand.
Well, if the other trash version would be he wakes up with a vagina or whatever, and then he just is like, all right, and then he just continues his life.
Yeah.
Not really mentioning it in any way.
Guys,
yeah.
I want you guys to come over and look at this.
He'd probably get twisted, but for not for that reason, just in general, he would get twisted.
Yeah.
I like making movies where I kind of want to. I got like a zombie script.
Oh, really?
But I don't know if that sucks or not.
Does
it suck in 2024 to make a zombie movie?
Everything's so cyclical. I was wondering about that recently because when I first started going to Flashback Weekend and all that stuff in the early mid 2000s, zombie stuff was starting to like hit peak saturation because of Walking Dead and all that, and or Walking Dead was just about to break and whatever. There was like anyone who was making indie DIY type or were making zombie movies.
Right.
It was that era's slasher or whatever. So everyone was making zombie movies, and it just got so worn out in the more mainstream movies too. It was like zombie movie after zombie movie. I feel like it's cycled back now. Maybe, I feel like it's back.
But also at the same time, like I was just joking about how if Other Trash did that movie that you were talking about, it would be like it would be not really about that at all. Like if I make a zombie movie, it's not
okay.
It's not gonna be like I mean, there's like barely going to be zombies in it. It's going to be more like,
Yeah.
My movies are like Beavis and Butthead
Right.
doing something while the world is ending. That's what the movie would be. The movie would be two dumbasses being bored while the world is ending around them. That's what that's basically what the script is. But
I love that idea.
But there are some zombies in there.
Go for it.
I actually think we could talk about it when the mics are off.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a pretty original idea, but I don't want to spoil it on this fucking piece of shit podcast.
A different one other than
the zombie one.
Okay. I'm interested to hear more.
We'll talk about it in 5 minutes.
What? Oh, really?
In 5 minutes.
What's your favorite zombie movie of all time?
I got 2 answers for this.
Okay.
So, I love Day of the Dead. It's like my favorite Romero zombie movie.
Over Dawn and Night of the Living Dead?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Is it interesting?
To me, somewhat.
What's your favorite Romero? Or if it's just your favorite zombie movie in general, what's... Okay, answer. What's your favorite zombie movie? What's your favorite Romero zombie movie?
I think both might be Night of the Living Dead.
Okay.
So
you're an OG head, dude.
I think so. I mean, that seems lazy almost, but...
I've come back around, dude. When I was younger, I saw Night of the Living Dead, and I was like, that's what they're talking about? This piece of shit? Yeah. But then I've I've been to film school, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
I've seen like some screenings and like nice screenings in theater. I'm like, wow, this is actually like a fucking masterpiece.
It's a damn masterpiece.
Yeah.
Like for real.
Yeah.
And it's insane to me how that movie was treated over the years. Like you could just buy it at the drugstore for like, back in the days, you could buy Land of the Living Dead because it was so public domain. You could buy it at Walgreens for $1. Like it's just.
And there's
1,000.
I mean, when I moved up here, I got rid of a lot of my. I had like 12 different versions. I was like, anytime I would see a different release of it, I would pick it up or whatever. But I don't do that anymore.
That's what Nick from Bric-a-Brac, shout out Bric-a-Brac.
Bric-a-Brac, Chicago, Illinois.
He got a huge collection of all the different Night of the Living Dead covers.
Yeah, that's badass.
Yeah, that's really.
I remember one that I think I bought one from Farm and Fleet when I was a kid, and it had one like, speaking of like this style of like, even worse than this, like literal like a random drawing of nothing, just like a spooky looking guy.
I kind of like
it's like a gray cover. It looks like shit, but like I love it too, dude.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I probably would have hated when I was young, buying stuff like that. Like this looks like garbage, but now I'm like,
give it to me.
Give me all those. Yeah.
So your favorite zombie movie and your favorite Romero movie would just be Night.
Yeah, but you know what? I actually do have an affinity for Day of the Dead because that's one of the only ones I had on VHS growing up. So I used to watch it like old school, like part of my original collection was I had that in there. And I didn't have a ton of horror movies when I was like 13 or whatever.
I think Day of the Dead is more like my style of movie. Like if I make a zombie movie, it's going to be more in line with something like that. Like, it's kind of like not really about the zombies almost.
Yeah.
And it's kind of just like a drama with,
It's great.
I like it a lot. It's really depressing. It's like one of the more depressing. It's kind of just like, I love the soundtrack. The soundtrack is like got this like weird Caribbean, because like it's in like Florida or whatever. Right. I love Day of the Dead. So that's my favorite Romero. But it's hard because that might just be my favorite in general. But I do love, I think we've talked about it before, there's a Fangoria movie, or it was released by Fangoria. It's like a British shot on video movie called iZombie.
Oh, you told me about that. I haven't seen
that fucking movie so much. Dude.
Really?
It's really slow and really boring. It's basically about a guy who's like I don't know if he's like a journalist or an artist or something, and he's like married or whatever. He has like a girlfriend, but then he like goes out and when he's working, he gets bit by a zombie, and then he just like isolates himself and just like turns into a zombie for the rest of the movie. Dude. And he like has to go and kill people because he's a zombie or whatever. And he's like not into it. And then spoiler alert. There's a scene that fucked me up as a kid because later in the movie he tries to jack off and his dick comes off in his hand because he's a zombie, and he's like, no. And as a kid, I'm like, this sucks, dude. What the fuck? But no, dude, I love that movie. Wow. You should check that movie out. It's really boring and slow. And
this is the paradox that is David Dawkins.
Why is that a paradox, dude?
You can't sit through most movies, but you also love boring stuff.
I do love boring, but it's got to be...
It's like, the right kind of boring, and I totally get it.
It is the right kind, because I could see someone watching that movie and be like, oh my God, this is like so boring and slow and stuff. But like to me, if you were that character in that movie, like it's kind of like a reflection of like what is happening in the movie. Like he's just slowly turning into a zombie, and it's like horrible, and it like sucks, and
yeah, it makes you feel
exactly, dude. It makes you feel bad, and some people don't like that, but I like if a movie's supposed to make you feel bad,
right? I'm
all for it, dude.
I mean, it's when a movie can effectively make you feel something.
Exactly. Just make me feel something.
Make me
That's it. Anything.
Why can I not feel?
Because I can't feel, dude. I cannot feel. I just need to feel something.